Hello friends, so let's talk about the alternate distribution for process capability of non-normal data. By now we know how important it is to check that our data are normal before calculating capability indices. Recall the ABC shipping company. The manager wanted to know if the process was capable of shipping packages within 74 hours or 72 hours. He randomly selected 150 orders and recorded their delivery times. These data are non-normal, so we use the data transformation that make the data appear normal, and then use normal capability tools to assess the process. In some cases, it's not possible to transform the process data, but we may know that the data are from a non-normal distribution. For example, the Weibull distribution is often a good model for failure time. Rather than transforming the data, we can compute the capability indices using a distribution other than normal. So how do we determine which distribution is best fit? As discussed earlier in this chapter, the fitted line represents the assumed distribution. The dots are the individual data value. If the individual data values follow the straight line, then that's a good indication that the distribution fits our data. So, which of these models seem to be a good choice for the delivery data? So, in this case, the normal distribution is not good fit for the delivery time data, but the Weibull data distribution models the data well because the points on the probability plot closely follow the straight line. Once we know which distribution fits the data, we can apply capability tools for non-normal data. In this case, we use the Weibull distribution to estimate the capability of the shipping process. In some cases, it may be impossible to fit any distribution to your data or transformation into the normal distribution. When this happens, consider why and are we missing multiple populations? Are there outliers in the data that should be removed? If we are convinced that the distribution is correct, that no estimate of CPK, PPK, or sigma level is appropriate, then we should consider using simple indices of capability, such as percentage out of specification or parts per million out of specification. So let's review. If the distribution of process data is non-normal, consider using an alternate distribution to calculate capability indices. Examine probability plots to identify an adequate distribution for our data and then use that distribution in calculations. If you cannot find an appropriate alternative distribution or data transforming, consider using metrics such as percentage out of specification or parts per million out of specification. Thank you for your listening. In the next lesson, we'll talk about the analysis of variance or ANOVA.